up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I've been gone for a little bit, been settling in to Texas. You guys, some of you know that I have moved to Texas. Things have been great here. I started work, started a new job. This is my second week on that new job. But enough about that. Let's talk about what we're doing today. So the first event that I did in Texas is IAS. I had a blast, I had so much fun, but unfortunately my power steering pump started acting really weird. I've always had a little bit of play on my rack, so I'm gonna change everything today. I got a new pump to try, and then I have a new rack. Thanks John from Drift HQ, John Pro, sent this over to me in Texas. Got the car on the lift already right over there. I am at Diego's shop, so I want to say a huge shout out to Diego for letting me do this at his shop, because doing this on the ground would literally suck. I'm anticipating that changing this is going to suck as much as it does on a left-hand drive, simply because my starter is on the same side as the steering column, and I've heard a lot about doing this on right-hand drive cars, and I'm not excited for that part of it. So eventually I will upgrade my pump to a Volvo pump. I have been influenced, per se, by everybody around here to just do it. But today, since I don't have any like lines made for it or any extensions or anything like that, we're just gonna put a stock pump back on just to get it rolling, get it out of here, and then I will do the Volvo pump upgrade later on in life, hopefully within the next few months or something like that. Also, I pressure washed my engine bay the other day, and I took off most of the silver paint on my hood. But the rest of the car's looking good. Let's go check out what Diego's doing. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Fixing the shifter because it's broken.
Ooh.
This year is a 91 240. Y'all all know 240s. It has an LS2, cut knuckles, extended lower arms. It's a pretty simple car, aside from it being LS swapped, which is still simple. Yeah, there's not much to talk about. Has a Holley big screen ECU. That's about it. Simple, caged car. We're gonna go wreck into people. It has a hole in this door underneath here somewhere. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not bad either. But it's not perfect.
Especially the shifter.
Yeah, I can't go from 2 to 3. It goes back to first, and that's 5th, that's 6th. 3rd is like there.
First things first, drain this disgusting ATF.
Ew.
That's nasty.
Couldn't be me. Oh, a pump would never.
That's not a 10. How do you lower this here? Loose as a goose. I don't care for how long it records, this has to record for a second. Disgusting. It's going in the trash. Just kidding, I'm gonna keep this one just in case they like rip apart the other one. I have at least a spare I can drive the car around. To give a little update of where I am at, I have started removing the pump The pump is so dead that I'm spinning it to get the fluid out, and the fluid is not even moving. So, yeah. My hood almost took my head out because this thing slipped and I was like under the hood. But luckily, my Stanley Cup saved me. Can't say the same for the straw though. Straw is definitely a little messed up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the pump out. Keep working. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I stink. So we have the possibility for 3 pumps. These 2 should be Skyline apparently, and that one I know for sure is a SR. Dude just told me that there's no way to test it, so I'm just gonna swap everything to that and hope for the best. And I'm gonna be cleaning the reservoir and everything else because it was absolutely disgustingly dirty. I got my pump put together. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on the car.
We're breaking Nissans.
Alright. I got the pump back on. I cleaned the reservoir, put the reservoir back on. I'm just tightening some lines. We're gonna put that line back on there. But taking a quick break because Thomas bought me ice cream. Yay!
Ah, he's whiter than white. He's Mr. White.
Ah!
I'm the opposite of him.
Put your hand next to his face really quick.
I swear to fucking
Come
God.
here. Come here. Look at that. Now, children, that's what we call contrast.
Alright. I got a little stuff on the engine bay side done and cleaned. I pressure washed the car not too long ago, like the engine bay, like I said in the beginning of the video. So it does have a little less grease because before that reservoir was leaking and I had dirt and grime, whatever you want to call it, everywhere. It was disgusting. I mean, clearly you could tell I even have some now, but alright. I'm gonna pull out the new rack. I just have to change these ends off of it and put the car up on the lift and finish it up. I shouldn't have to realign the car realistically, but we'll see when we get there. You could look around for one of those. I need O-wing. New rack is in, bolted up, lines are all tightened. I gotta double check everything, but pretty much all I have to do is just put on tie rods and take it for a test drive. Pretty much done. Just gonna double check everything, make sure everything's tightened, and then I'm gonna go fill her up. After a slight detour that we took for 2.5 hours to get Diego some hood hinges. Yeah, that one right there, the one that's cutting them now. Finally got everything back together. Tie rods are in. Steering wheel. Oh, steering wheel's actually kind of. Nope, never mind. It's not even straight at all. Oops, whatever. Alright. All I have left is to fill her up, turn it on, let this thing bleed itself. Can I do it one-handed? Can I do it one-handed? Can I do it one-handed? Almost got it. Come on. Nope. Alright, let me put this down. Got a wee bit of ATF. Fill her up. Gonna give the steering wheel a couple turns. She's all done. She's blood. I'm gonna go take her out on a quick little test drive. I do have a small coolant leak, which I tried to tighten what it was, but it's not stopping. So I'm gonna have to take the intake apart, but I'm not doing that today. I am done for today. It's about, I think, 11? Yeah, 10:22, almost 11. I am ready to go home. I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm everything. So just gonna take her on a quick little test drive. Make sure she drives good, make sure she drives straight. Hopefully the little wiggle that I had in my steering wheel goes away, but I'll keep you guys updated in a second and I'll be right back. Got back from the quick test drive. Car feels 100% better. It feels like I'm not fighting the steering wheel to turn now. It doesn't shake as much as it used to. It does still a little bit on the bottom end, but I think what it is from when I hit the wall, my whole front core support is like messed up, and then my tension rod, I like pulled a bolt, a nut out of it. It's all messed up, so I think that's what's loose and that's what's causing the last little bit of shaking. But overall, the car feels completely different, and I'm kind of excited to drift it because it feels so good. But yeah, that's today's video. Enjoy. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and don't say it was my armpit hair because I know they're hairy. A girl waxes, and you can't wax every week, so no, gotta be hairy for a couple days. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, all of the above, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.